Okay, pupils, we are on this Year 6 Academy Stars Workbook on page 60. We are on mid-year review. Activity 6. Write sentences with just or not, as, or to, not enough. So you may refer to page 122. So for the grammar reference. So as you can see here, when we use just as, or not as, we compare something between the two things. And then for this to or not enough, so you use to say something is more than you would like, and you use not plus adjective plus enough to say something is less than you would like. So we continue to activity 6. So for number 1, already given answer, buses aren't or are not as fast as trains. So as you can see here, this sentence compared two vehicles. So one is bus, another one is train. So buses, so we have this plural form, so we need to use are rather than is. So buses aren't as fast as trains. And number 2, so again we're comparing these two, skateboarding, just exciting, skiing. So you need to, so when you use just and then you follow by as. So skateboarding, skate, boarding is, so we have this singular is, just, and then followed by as, exciting, as skiing. Double I and then ng. So full stop. Next we go to number 3. Buses crowded in the morning. So they are not comparing. So meaning we need to use either to or not enough. So for this, we can write the first word here, buses, and then followed by auxiliary verb are, because this is plural, are too crowded. Crowded in the morning. Next we go to question 4. Cycling, not exciting for me. So this is not comparing anything. So you may use, so enough, because this is a negative sentence. So you can use, so the first word would be cycling. And then this is singular, we use is. And then it is up to you to write an apostrophe T or not. So I write as not, or you can write isn't. So cycling is not exciting. So add enough. Enough for me. Next we go to number 5. Helicopters, just noisy motorbikes. So between these two vehicles, so comparing this comparison, and then we need to use either just or not as. So number 5, helicopters are just as, and then adjective noisy. Okay, this here will erase a bit. So I rewrite the alphabet. Are just as noisy. So this is adjective. And then again as. So remember there are two as here. As noisy as motorbikes. Next, number 6. Traveling by plane expensive for my family. So this is not compare anything. So you either use too or not enough. So basically when expensive, you can write too expensive. And traveling, double L, and then ing. Traveling by plane is too expensive for my family. Next, we go to activity 7. Read the story. Choose a word from the box. Write the correct word next to numbers 1 to 5. There is one example. So we have this around 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 words here. So you choose only 5. So given answer already, the first one, wow. And then you need to find another 5. So out of this that haven't tried to yet. So last summer, Marie went to an adventure camp in the mountains. The scenery was beautiful and she wanted to see some wildlife. Another girl arrived while she was putting up a tent. So this is past continuous tense. And then, hi, I'm Lucy. The girl said. Hello, said Marie. How long have you been at the camp? I've been here. So this is the exact moment. So we need to use since rather than for. So since, and we strike through the since in the box. And next paragraph. The two girls became friends. They spent the first day kayaking, which Marie found challenging, but it wasn't as difficult. So this is as, and then this is adjective. So next we use as. So again we try to it. So as difficult as putting up a tent. In the evening, they were tired after a busy day. And then after dinner, they went back to their tents. Marie was opening her sleeping bag. She heard a scream. So this we need to use when. So we try to when here. So maybe you didn't see it up here. So when she heard a scream, she ran to Lucy's tent. Look, said Lucy, pointing inside her tent. It's a snake. Lucy was, so was this one, you will need to use past participle. So frightened rather than frightening. So was frightened. Edie was frightened, but Marie stayed calm. She ran to find the camp leader, Mrs. Gibbs. Mrs. Gibbs called the mountain rescue service, and they took the snake into the forest. And then, well, we wanted to see some wildlife, said Lucy, but finding a snake in your tents is exciting for me. So this is not comparison. You will need to use to here. TOO for to. So that's it for today. So we are on this Year 6 Academy Stars Workbook on page 60. So that's it. So if you're okay, you can subscribe here. And then you can watch or consume the related contents here. And then right below this video, there's a link. You can click it. You can join my Telegram bot that I developed for free.